What's up guys, Eric here with At Home in the Future. We check out the latest gear and gadgets for life's adventures. And guys, I've got something I'm really excited about today. It's a new subscription I've been wanting to check out for a while, and this is Crate Club. Look at the size of this thing. This is a giant box. If you know anything about Crate Club, it's like a souped up quarterly subscription. So not a monthly subscription, but a quarterly box that contains the absolute best survival gear, tactical gear, prepping stuff, outdoor stuff, a good mix of stuff. It's different than some of the other boxes I've seen out there in that there's a lot of big ticket items, even in their smaller levels. So this is the big box here. This is their general subscription, which is actually $3.99 a quarter. They also have two smaller tiers, the lieutenant and the captain, I believe. Both of those are $49.99, and then this one, the big boy, this is $3.99. But just packed to the gills with stuff. Really excited to get started with this one. If you guys want to get started yourself, you can save a lot of money by getting the annual subscription, or you can use my coupon code. That'll save you 15%. This will probably be a subscription you'll enjoy. Now, winter 2022, I don't know what's in this box. I've seen maybe one or two little spoilers just in their advertising, but I'm excited to see what else is in it. I've already popped the seal on the bottom here, so let's pop this other tape. Kind of a cool box, cool looking box to get to with kind of the whole crate layout. It's got like the little handles and stuff on the side. Kind of fun. So let's see what's in this. I actually had to scoot my camera back because this box is so big to try to capture everything in the scene here. So holy cow, that is a lot of stuff to go through here. So let's see, right off the bat, we've got their cool marketing material brochure here that kind of has an overview of all these products. Now I'm seeing a lot of spoilers already, so I'm probably going to go through this as I open stuff here in just a second. So let me see if I can move some of this stuff to the side so we can get started here. We'll just grab some stuff and go with it here. So first thing I grabbed is we have some body wipes, antibacterial and scent-free, it looks like, from Clean Freak. It's a brand I'm not familiar with, but man, there's a lot of these things. Let's open up this package here and check this out. I don't know how many is in here. I don't think it really says how many is in here. Let's take a look at the book here and see if it says. So these are zero alcohol, all natural. This is scent-free body wipes. So it looks like these may be like giant cleaning cloths individually packaged. So that's a pretty great thing to have there. Let's open it up. Now I'm gonna guess there's at least 20 of these in here. Upwind approved, that's pretty awesome. Contains aloe, alcohol-free, one large. It looks like it's about 11 by 11 inches. So that is a pretty big wipe. So basically kind of like a souped up dude wipe, if you're familiar with those. We have a few of those in our different kits that we've kind of prepared over the years. So pretty awesome product to have. I like that it's not just like a sample. It's like, hey, this is Crate Club. Here is a giant sack of these. So cool first item. It looks like it actually coincidentally picked up the very first item on their list here. So that's a nice one to have. Okay, next up we're gonna grab, looks like this oil applicator, which fell out of the package in shipping, no big deal. So CLP oil applicator. So this is for your firearms and guns and everything else. So it says, first of a kind, patented leak-free oiling pin for all weapon systems on the market today. So this is something I probably need for my Glock because I haven't really treated it for a while or taken good care of it. But it looks like you got a nice little tip there. I wonder, I guess you crank it to let more oil out and stuff. It looks like a cool product, good thing to have in your range bag as you're cleaning stuff up, just keeping things tip-top shape. So another cool little product there. Not bad, Crate Club. Let's see what else we got. We have a coupon code for, I guess, more of this and some small instructions for actually how to use that pin, which would probably be helpful before I unbox it and try to talk about it on camera. So there you go. Let's see, we have some new stat stuff. I think, let's see where those bandages are at. We'll kind of go in order of what's on the sheet here. So, oh man, there's some awesome stuff in here. Okay. So we have new stat, a hemostatic pad, hemofiber technology. It looks like we have some stuff for bleeding control, which is always great. If you have first aid kits, it's easy to throw in, you know, Band-Aids and alcohol wipes and all that stuff. But having like actual trauma stuff like this, these are great things to get in a box and put in a go bag. It's just a nice thing to have there. So it says that it's patented dual fiber technology. It's made for treating major bleeds. So an awesome item to have. Again, this is like, Crate Club has stuff in it that is more like stuff that the pros would actually use, not just Walmart survival stuff. Not that Walmart survival stuff can't be good, but their whole gig with this thing is like, hey, this is the stuff that actually does the job. So cool item to have. I'm going to jump over to this hero clip here. Now I actually have one of these already, and these things are surprisingly awesome. If you don't have these, even in just like your family vehicle or in a backpack, it may take me too long to get this thing off of here on camera, so I'm not going to bother with unboxing it and stuff. But you can see they're showing a bicycle hung up here. The idea is this whole thing folds down into kind of like a, there you go, you can kind of see it fold up. It folds down to a collapsible carabiner, but then when you open it up, you can use this part as a hook and hang a backpack off something. This is a big full-size medium hook that can hold 60 pounds, but really, really handy. This is stuff too that, like, you know, some of these boxes, now this is a very manly, like, dad stuff, ultimate gear type box. But this is something that, like, hey, if you have a wife that would be interested in stuff like this, this is something that she could take out of the box and be pretty happy about and have in her purse or have in the car. But we keep these in our camping kits. We keep these in my truck. I keep some in my backpack too. So an awesome little product. If you don't have one of these, it's worth going to grab or picking up a box like this to get it too. So, all right, so that is that. We got a hero clip. Let's see, we'll go working down a list here in our guide. So we have a quick cord. I have seen these before, and this is one of the things that I had spoiled for me for this box, but it's got a built-in cutter, emergency signal. I guess it's got a little glow stick tube in there you can use, and tangle-free paracord. So it actually does, all right, yeah, just a little chem light, which is nice to have, but we have, let's get this thing open. So you combine, you spool the cord down in this thing, and it's like a dispenser. So if you use paracord all the time, which if you go camping or just have fun outside, you probably will quite a bit, you can spool it in this thing, pull it out. It's got a cutter over here on the side. It makes it just real easy to mess with this stuff. So that's the fun thing in a box like this. This is stuff that you may not like seek out for yourself. Like, oh man, you know, I really want to go spend, you know, 20 bucks or however much this costs on an item like this. But when it's sent to you, you're like, heck yeah, I'll use this. You know, this will go in the truck. This will go in the camping kit or in the tent bag or whatever. The chem light's kind of funny. I guess that's just a little value add to have in there too, but hey, never a bad thing to have items that you can use like that. So quick cord, that's another cool item. So far, again, all killer, no filler in this thing, and I'm running out of screen space to even show all the stuff we're unboxing. So let's keep going in order here. We got, good night. Okay, let's jump in. You know, I'm going to jump in with this lantern because I know a little bit about these. LED Lenser is a surprisingly high-end brand. For even seeing a subscription box like this, I guess that's what you're paying for, is some killer gear like this. But these guys make some really awesome stuff. So this is a lantern, a 750 lumen lantern, which is actually hard to get a good one of. Now you can get all sorts of lanterns on Amazon that are just cheap junk. They claim to be like 1,000 lumens, but they last like 20 minutes and the light is just awful. But these are pretty awesome. Their claim to fame is micro prism technology. And so glare-free light, I'm not really sure how it delivers that, but they got some really cool stuff they do to pull it off. Let's see if we can get this open and check it out here. This thing is, you can just tell it's sturdy too. Oh man. And it's got a completely rechargeable, one of those big batteries. A lot of the nice Olight flashlights use this sort of battery. I think it's like an 18650 or something. It's hard to name. Hey, that was pretty close actually. That was actually right on, 18650 rechargeable battery. So this is already high quality product just from using a really good battery like that. But check this thing out. Really neat. Like the control system up top. It has instructions on closing the battery cover and all that stuff. You have a hanging element up here, which looks like it's maybe a base or something we put on. I don't know, I should probably look at the instructions. But you can hang it from both ways, it looks like, with a little hook down there. You'll have to get the battery in this thing. Let's see. All right, so I finally, through the magic of editing, got the battery in this thing. So let's check this thing out. Looks like the controls are up here. Whoa, okay. So I have no idea if you can see how cool that is on camera, but it has this crazy prism effect all over this that somehow is diffusing this light in a way that, like, you can stare at it without blinding yourself, but it's still really bright. It looks like you have some dimming controls here. You may be, oh, there you go. If it's dimmer, you can actually see how that prism works inside of it. That is bad to the bone, guys. You can crank that thing up and it is super bright, super awesome. This is a cool, very cool lantern. I think these are also a pretty expensive product. It's heavy duty. All the components feel great. Looks like it has some other charging things here. I wonder if you can actually charge stuff with it. Yeah, it's got USB ports and everything. Let's actually read the instructions here and see what it says. It's waterproof up to IP54 standard. And you can actually charge small electronics with this thing. So yeah, that is really, really cool. So man, that is an awesome product. Something again that, are you gonna probably go spend $100 on a lantern for yourself? To seek that out? If you're awesome, maybe, but for most of us, probably not. The stuff you'd hope to get as a gift, but this is like getting just a box full of super rad adventure and tactical gear like this. So really cool product from LED Lenser. We're gonna set that over to the side here. So let's jump into a few of the other big items here. Did I skip a blade? I'm seeing another blade in here. Tops Knives Poker. Man, there's so much stuff in this. Okay, so let's check out this Fox Edge knife. So some cool stuff here. I actually don't own any Fox Edge knives yet, so this is an awesome first try for this. Let's get this thing open here. Okay, so we have the FE 520 knife. Golly, this thing is beefy. So this may not be a EDC knife, but this thing is maybe a super fun camping knife. So the blade centering looks actually pretty good for a knife like this. Let's see if we got any details in this steel. Yeah, so a 3.74 inch drop point blade. Let's see how the action is. So it needs a little bit of loosening up, but man, that is a beefy, beefy knife. Like this thing has some weight to it. I'm not sure the scale is G10. Yeah, G10 scales, Cerakote finish on the blade, and VG10 steel is actually a really good working knife steel. I've got a few knives of this that I've really enjoyed. Easy to keep sharp. Looks like we have a glass breaker or like a carbide element there in the end as well. So that is a super cool blade. Interesting ridge there. I think it probably used a flipper to open it more than not. Looks like we have a liner lock here, so need some loosening up. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get purchase on that. So that see how that flippers a little bit. You gotta really put some gumption into that. It kind of locks in, but some nice jumping on the blade. You can get down on there. So this to me is like I don't know, it's like a really cool, if you want to goof off at the campground kind of knife. It feels like it's nice, but it's so heavy, man. Again, unless you're just the kind of guy who packs stuff like this, you're probably not one of the EDC this all that often, but it is a mean, grippy knife. That's a pretty cool knife. So Fox Edge, the FE 520, pretty cool blade there. Again, super beefy. The action needs a little bit of love to get it worked up and going together, but that is a cool, cool blade to have. So cool knife. Again, so far, this is all wins. Let's see if we can leave this up here at the top. All right, what do we want to do next? Let's, we've got a few more little paperwork things here. So looks like you can get some more Clean Freak stuff. That's always a good thing to have. And then some more of these new stat bandages. Again, a great item to have. You can sneak that coupon code, but you should get a box for yourself too, because you want to get all this cool stuff. So, all right, let's check out this other blade here, which almost looks like a karambit. You know what? I'm going to have to open this thing up. I should have kept the other blade out, huh? All right. This thing is wrapped up cool. So, Tops Knives, which is a fun brand. Here you go. Authenticity, hand finished in the USA. Lots of guides on care there. Some belt loop stuff here. So we have a little, what do they call it? The poker? Tops Knives Poker. Says one weekend while working a leather sheath product, Tops engineer made this thing. A Kiridashi style knife, the chisel grind blade. This sounds interesting. The blade material right there, 1095 RC56, black micar to handle. Let's see, got like a little rubber band on here. Let's see what we're dealing with this thing. All right, very, very grippy. There we go. Look at that, it's Tops Poker, made in the USA. Interesting little blade. So you can see the detail on this. Got a little karambit grip down here at the bottom. Man, my card is so grippy on it though. That is a really cool little thing. So it's interesting that chisel ground it's just kind of an interesting cutting blade, a little bit different. You know, you expect more of a swoop up and stuff at the end, but I do like the kind of stabby nature of it. So maybe not a neck knife, it's just a little bit too big for that, maybe. But again, this is something at the campground, something to goof off with, a lot of fun, something cool to add to your collection too. So again, these are all like great items. These are not cheaply made knives or materials or just junk. This is actually really good gear. So really digging this. Fun one to have in the collection there. Sheath needs a little loosening up over time. I'm probably gonna kill myself getting this thing in and out the first few times I use it, but really cool item there. Love the connectors there. Really solid grippy buttons. The Topps logo on there, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but as a cool item, easy to attach to some molly or to a belt. So really neat. Very cool knife from Topps. Put some of that packaging aside. That's a cool item. It looks like we still have one more item to go here. All right, I purposefully saved the biggest box for last, and that is this crazy car jump starter, Podx Extreme. And this is a big boy, so it can provide this power for any 12-volt system. It looks like it actually can jumpstart a truck. It says a 12-volt starter for diesel trucks, cars, boats, motorcycles. So I have a few of these jump starter things already, but this one looks like it's pretty high powered because some of them can only start up to like a V6 engine. It looks like this may be able to do a little bit better. So let's open this up and see. Man, this thing is heavy and heavy duty too. Top quality gear in this thing. This is such an exciting box to get into. Okay, so there's our jump starter system here. We have the actual unit itself right here. I don't know if it comes charged up or not. Let's see, we have a little power. I wonder, yeah, so 96% charge, if you can see that. That's where you connect the little jumper cables to get going there. So we won't do it right now so I don't fry myself, but cool looking unit, nice rubberized edges. Looks like we have connectors over here if you want to use this as a power bank. These are beefy power banks for phone battery backups, for charging drones on the go and that sort of thing. Not only do you keep this in your car in case of emergency, in case your battery's dead, but just to charge small electronics if you need to on the go or while you're camping. It looks like it has a built-in flashlight here too. I should probably read the instructions. I wonder if I can just press and hold maybe to cycle through it. There it goes. So yeah, really bright. You can see how much light this thing is putting off. Looks like I've got like a strobe mode like right now or something. So there's probably a few different modes you can do with this, or use it even as a signaling device. So really cool item there from Podx. So lots and lots of stuff in this first box. Let me see if I can get it all in frame for you here so you can see all the gear that you get in this winter 2022 crate box. So we've got the Podx, we got a Topps poker here, we've got the LED Lenser lantern, we've got, gosh, new stat bandages, wipes, we got this awesome cordage to the quick cord, we've got a hero clip, we've got this pin, oil pin, this awesome knives from Fox Edge. And there's probably even stuff I'm forgetting, but that is a killer first box from Crate Club. So definitely worth checking out. Again, this is the general box. If you get the lieutenant or captain box, you get some of these items, but not the bigger ticket items, like I believe the jump starter or maybe one of the knives or even the lantern. So you're definitely getting more than you pay for with this box, especially if you use my coupon code. Make sure if you get this, go use that code, save yourself some serious money. 15% is a lot when you're signing up for a larger subscription like this, but this might be a fun one for you if you're looking to get something every quarter instead of every month, because it is a souped up box full of top quality stuff. Definitely worth checking out. So follow the link on the screen to get the best deal. Awesome subscription to check out. So make sure you like this video and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. We're going to try to do unboxings of these every quarter, so definitely come check that out. And again, if you want to get one for yourself, use that coupon code ATHOME and save yourself some money. Hope you liked the video. We'll see you next time.